Fake tough guys don't scare anyone. They announce themselves. Real danger doesn't introduce his resume. It waits and watches who talks too much.
Fake tough guys live in performance mode, every gesture inflated, every word sharpened for effect. They mistake volume for authority and aggression for control. They think toughness is a personality, it isn't. It's a byproduct of pressure, of repetition, of outcomes that didn't go their way and still had to be absorbed. Fake tough guys rehearse strength, real ones carry it like an old injury that never healed right the first tell. They need witnesses, eyes, cameras, approval. Strength that needs validation is already leaking. Study how fake toughness is constructed. It's modular, borrowed parts, street slang without street consequence, war metaphors without war memory, threat language without follow through. They build identity from aesthetics, clothes, posture, tone, everything external, nothing anchored, because anchoring requires history and history requires cost. Fake tough guys avoid cost, they prefer symbols. Symbols are cheap. Notice how they escalate immediately. Zero patience, zero restraint, all or nothing in the first 30 seconds. That's panic, not power. Real toughness delays and narrows, it calculates. Fake tough guys burn energy early because they're afraid they won't be taken seriously if they stop moving. Watch them out, they overpromise, they overexplain. They threaten futures they can't afford to create. I'll do this, I'll make sure you don't wanna. Real toughness doesn't forecast, it remembers. Fake tough guys speaking hypotheticals, real ones speaking past tense. That's the difference between imagination and inventory. Fake tough guys think fear is loud, they think intimidation means pressure, raised voice, invaded space, unnecessary contact. But pressure reveals insecurity, the need to rush dominance is proof it isn't stable. Real intimidation is absence of effort, no chase, no escalation, just inevitability. The mind fills the gaps, and the gaps are worse than anything spoken aloud. Social media mass produce fake toughness, algorithms reward spectacle, outrage, confrontation, be actual masculinity. You can cosplay danger from a safe distance, edit out consequences cut before accountability arrives. But cameras don't record aftermath, they stop at impact. Real toughness lives in aftermath and clean up in silence after noise fades. Fake tough guys confuse dominance with hostility. They think control means winning arguments, embarrassing others, drawing lines in public. Real toughness prefers private resolution, less exposure, fewer variables, lower risk. It understands that every unnecessary conflict creates witnesses, and witnesses create stories, and stories create attention. Attention is liability. Fake tough guys crave liability, they call it respect. Watch how they handle disrespect, they explode immediately cause their identity is fragile. Real ones absorb, file it, decide later. Delayed response terrifies people because it implies options, and options imply confidence. Apply pressure and fake toughness folds fast. They overreact, they lash out, they lose composure. Emotional leakage everywhere, hands shaking, breathing shallow, eyes searching for backup. Because fake toughness is borrowed confidence, and borrowed things get reclaimed under stress. Real toughness compresses, becomes quieter, more focused, more efficient, like a blade that doesn't flash until it's needed. Movies lied, music lied, stories skip the cost. They sold toughness as dominance, as swagger, as victory. They never showed the isolation, the vigilance, the inability to relax, the permanent scan for exits. Fake tough guys want the image, they don't want the weight, because weight bends posture, it doesn't puff it up. A fake tough guy in a room with someone who doesn't need to prove anything. Watch what happens, the year changes, they get louder, jokes, sharper movement exaggerates as the room stop responding to their signal. Real presence doesn't compete in this place, there's no announcement, no challenge, just recalibration. People feel it and it's just automatic. Fake tough guys hate silent talents, mood and scheme each other, still is reality, the silence, the tally view, games, what's Mars and not scoring brief toughness, trying to decide. The press silence, his name says that's why.